But I'm curious to see like what people think about this show, because it can either like really do well for them like on Disney Plus, or it can just like be another like Secret Invasion, which was just really a terrible show. It's probably the worst show other than Hulk that I've ever seen Marvel do. Agatha All Along is created by Jack Schaefer and stars Katheryn Hann, Joe Locke, Deborah Jo Rupp, and Aubrey Plaza. It is the sequel to WandaVision and follows the character of Agatha and takes place 3 years after the original series. Agatha escapes from the town of Westview with the help of a goth teen, since she has been trapped there thanks to Scarlet Witch. Since she no longer has her powers, Agatha decides to form another coven of witches and face a set of trials while encountering some of Agatha's enemies from the past. I liked WandaVision. I thought that it was one of the best Marvel series on Disney Plus. I know that a lot of the Disney Plus shows, the Marvel Disney Plus shows, didn't really hit as much as they were hoping for. I like some of them. I love only a few of them. I think that the Disney Plus shows, they haven't all hit quality wise. And going into Agatha All Along, I wasn't super optimistic. I was cautiously optimistic because I found like this was a spin-off that didn't really need to happen. It just, to me, felt like kind of a weird entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It sort of feels like this show should have been like a standalone and not part of anything in the MCU, but it is because it's connected to WandaVision. It's connected to Scarlet Witch. But I feel like this, it goes way too in the magical side of things, in like the mystical side of Marvel, and it's way too campy. In my opinion, this show isn't for me. It doesn't work for me. I like the performances. I think that Katheryn Hann works. I think that she's really good at carrying this show, and she's really good as Agatha. And I can see her maybe appearing in other things. What? I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be in like the Avengers movies, Doomsday, or maybe Secret Wars. I can see her maybe popping up in Secret Wars, but it just, to me, it feels like this show didn't really need to connect to other things. I just don't see how it's gonna satisfy like the casual Marvel fans or like the hardcore Marvel fans. This show seems to be like for another audience altogether, and to me, I'm just not the target audience for this. I didn't really enjoy this show. I didn't really had a good time watching it. I liked some moments. I thought that episode 2 was better than episode 1, but it still didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. I like Katheryn Hann, but I just don't really care for the actor that plays the teen. I don't know him from other stuff, and I think that he doesn't play the character really all that well. I'm not attached to him, or I just don't care about his character. I thought the best part of the show was when like all the witches were together and like they sang their song, and they tried to get in the portal to get on this road so that Agatha can hopefully get her powers back, because she no longer has her powers thanks to Scarlet Witch. But yeah, I just thought that these 2 episodes were lacking. They weren't really funny, and I didn't really care for the first one because to me it was just way too campy, and I didn't really care for the murder case. And I felt like there were some over the top moments that just didn't really mesh well with me. I just didn't connect to a lot of the characters involved. It's kind of unfortunate because I was hoping that this would be like another banger, another hit for Marvel. Here it's not as bad as like Secret Invasion. I see like there's potential with this show. It can get better or it can get worse as we go along. I don't know which side we're gonna go on, but right now I'm just like really not super interested in this series. It's not for me, like I said. I like a lot of the witches. I think that the witches are really good, and I like some of their back and forth with one another, and I think that they're like, yeah, all the actresses are solid in this show. It's like just the teen character that they chose. I just didn't really like his character, and I kind of hope he's gonna get killed off really soon, because to me, he is really not interesting at all. I like Rio Vidal's character. I thought that she was great. She really is menacing, and it's gonna be interesting to see like maybe like they're gonna throw spells at each other. It's gonna be like Harry Potter. I was expecting a little more like Harry Potter, like get a Harry Potter vibe out of this show. Like I wasn't expecting it to be this campy, unfortunately, but like hopefully it's gonna get better. But I don't expect it to be like one of the best shows of the year or anything. I just really enjoyed the Penguin more. What can I say? So those are my thoughts on Agatha All Along. I think that it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's just really not for me, and I'm not really excited to watch more. And also, I really don't think that the pacing is great. I think that the pacing is pretty terrible here. I thought that some of the scenes dragged, and there's like no urgency in the situation. I never felt like super important like what was going on. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I'd give this series like a C+ right now. I just think that it's okay, but hopefully it gets better. Let me know what you think about Agatha All Along down in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.
Heard you guys were having a party.
What's up?
Hey. Shall we?
It will test us and our knowledge of the craft.
We don't even know what we're up against.
Our worst nightmares.
How do we pass this trial without any power?
We survive like witches have been doing for centuries. What happens next? I just need these witches to get me to the end.
The bodies are really piling up.
Why do you let them believe those things about you?
Because the truth is too awful.
I want my prize! Time to finish the road.
Last one there is a nice person.
Follow me, my friend.